Hi, how are you doing? So today you and I are going to be focusing on our core. So brilliant news is you don't need any equipment. You just need a mat or a rug or a carpeted room, and we're going to come and lie down on the floor. So the exercises that we're going to be doing today, you're going to do as many repetitions as you can, but you're going to rest whenever you feel the need to. I'm going to keep reminding you about your form in terms of your spine and the position of your pelvis, and you're just going to enjoy the challenge and enjoy moving with me. So before we start, bring the heels of your hands onto your hips. Fingertips point down towards your pubic bone. Relax your shoulders, let your collarbone go nice and wide. Back of the ribs heavy on the mat. So just do a few tucks and tilts of your pelvis here. We're looking to line up our pubic bone and our hip bones, finding that neutral spine, small, tiny little arch in our lower back. We're ready to get started. So we have that neutral stance to begin with. So reach down the mat with your fingertips, pulling your shoulder blades away from your ears. So we're going to start slowly. Bear with me, stick with this. The challenge is coming. Okay, we're going to raise those arms up. Now, as you can see, I take my arms overhead. I'm not allowing the ribs here to lift, to flare. So we keep that connection with our core. Float those arms forward. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. So I'm already starting to feel that connection with my core. Now this time, I'm going to lift my head, lift my shoulders and reach forward. So what I'm trying to avoid is this. Tucking my pelvis as I come up. You're going to take the arms up and you're going to curl down. And again. So the head lifts, the shoulders lift, we roll up, curling up, reach up with the arms, and we're going to slowly curl down. Just 2 more times here. So head first, shoulders, arms, and then we take the arms, reach. Shoulders are coming down, head, back of the ribs heavy on the mat last time. Head, shoulders, and reach. Now pause here with me. So you're going to take your left foot away from the mat. Your right foot, so we're at double knee fold. We're going to draw our navel down towards our spine. Okay, we're going to raise those arms up with an inhale. So you might raise them to here. I'm going to take them a little bit further back, but we're trying not to let those shoulders sink down. So just bear that in mind as we breathe in, breathe out. Well done. So you're breathing in, so lots of energy through the arms, through the fingertips. Imagine you're pressing something down here. So if you find as the arms go up, the shoulders are dropping, just keep the movement small here. Breathing in, breathing out, and in, and out. And 3 more. Going to a range that feels challenging but comfortable. Okay, 1 more. So you've got that control. You're going to reach forward with the arms. Bring 1 foot down, bring the other foot down, and relax for a moment. Collarbone goes wide. Okay, again, reaching down the mat with the hands. Now, we're going to curl up, and as we curl up, I'm placing my hands behind my thighs. Okay, we're going to try and lift a little bit further here. Well done. So deepening that connection. Place your hands, interlace your fingers behind your head, and then relax, resting your head into your hands. Okay, we're going to add a little rotation here. So I'm bringing my right shoulder across and my left shoulder lifts. My ribs are staying heavy on the mat here. I'm going to roll through the center and roll round to the opposite side. Try and keep those elbows nice and wide. So we're trying to avoid these elbows coming down. Well done. And we roll. So breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Well done. And just 2 more here. Well done. How we doing? And 1 more. And all the way round and center and down. Okay, so I'm already feeling that. I hope you are too. Okay, single leg stretch. It's one of the classical Pilates exercises. We're going to do it slowly and then we're going to add in some pace with this. So arms down by your side. Still got that neutral pelvis. We're lifting the feet off the mat 1 at a time. Bringing the legs to double knee fold. Now, I'm going to curl up. reaching up, peeling those shoulders away from the mat. Reach down the mat. Well done. Now, you're going to place your left hand on the outside of that left shin, right hand on the top, draw that leg towards you. So we're focusing on the flexion in this hip. Extend the opposite leg, turn out in that hip. And then you're going to switch and switch. Now, any issues with knees, you can place the hands here behind your thighs. So we're not putting any undue pressure on that knee joint. So just bear that in mind. If this feels super challenging, take the leg up and up. So we're still working those core muscles, but we're not taking those levers as far away from the body. So you've got another option here. And the hand, as I say, can be in this position. Okay, you're nearly there. Now, as you're lengthening that leg and lowering the leg, just check that the back of your ribs are not lifting away from the mat. And 2, and breathe, and 1 more. Well done. And knees come all the way in. Relax those shoulders. Well done. How are we feeling? Good. Okay, feet down on the mat. Hands behind our head. Okay, so we are here. Elbows are wide, but they are not that wide that I can't see them out the corner of my eye. We're going to do an oblique curl up. So take a big inhale and start to lift and roll that right shoulder across here. Now, reach down with your right hand. Think about gently increasing that range of movement. Well done. So reach forward with the left arm, reach forward with the right arm and hold here. Breathe. 3, 2, how you doing? 1, place the hand, return the hand behind your head, return the other hand and roll down. How was that? Okay, we're going to do that again on this side, same side. So interlace your fingers, support the head, breathe in, breathe out. We're curling up and we're rotating across here. You're going to take your right hand to the outside of the left thigh and then think about increasing that range of movement. Left arm comes across, well done. Right arm, reach and hold. 3, 2, 1. Let's return our right hand, then our left, and roll all the way down. 1 more. Do we think? Yes, you can. You absolutely can. And then we're going to go on the other side. So centered on your mat, breathing in and then breathing out, up and rotate. Okay, you know what we're doing. Right hand reaches, increase that range of movement. Left arm reaches, right arm reaches across and breathe. Pull this right shoulder down. 3, 2, 1. Let's go right hand, left hand and come all the way down. That felt really good. It also felt challenging. Okay, so you're going to go on the opposite side. Just bear with me. I'm going to turn around on my mat. Okay, we're ready to go on this side. So interlace those fingers behind your head. Elbows in my peripheral vision, back of the ribs heavy on the mat. Take an inhale. Exhale, lift and rotate. That left shoulder's coming across. Take the left hand to the outside, excuse me whilst I adjust my microphone, to the outside of that right thigh. Lift, increase that range of rotation. Reach with the right arm, reach with the left and hold. 3, 2, 1. Let's place that left hand behind our head, then our right, and we're going to curl all the way down. And again, well done. So breathe out. Left hand reaches, well done. Right hand reaches, and then the left hand reaches again, and we're going to hold here. So don't let this left hip lift. So we're not twisting here. Pelvis stays square. Well done. 2, 1. Returning the hands behind the head and come all the way down. So it is stabilizing the pelvis. The rotation primarily comes through your thoracic spine in the middle of your back. Okay, one last time. Elbows are wide. Come with me. We're going to rotate across here and hold and reach. Well done. And we're going to reach again. And one more time, and hold. 3, 2, 1, returning those hands behind our head. And you're going to come all the way down onto the mat. Well done. So when we're here, bring your knees into your chest, cross those feet over, give yourself a hug and just roll those knees around and then roll them the opposite way. So a little massage for your lower back. Well done. And then feet come back down onto the mat. Okay, so we're going to combine an exercise that has lovely movement for your spine. It's going to fire up your glutes and we're working your core. So one of my favorites. Now, we're going to start with the arms down by your side. Pull those shoulders away from your ears. Bring your heels a little bit closer to your bottom. Feet, knees, hip distance apart. We're going to start with a tuck of your pelvis here. Then we're going to start to lift your hips away from the mat, coming up into a bridge. So this is where we're focusing on the glutes, navel to spine, core engaged. Now, just like we did before, energy through those fingertips, reaching above you. Now, we're going to start to lift your head, lift your shoulders, and then your spine's going to start to melt down on the mat and you're going to curl and reach forward here. Take your right foot away from the mat. Take your left foot away from the mat. Well done. We're going to tap 1, 2. Well done. So the movement's not coming from the knee. It's not here. You can see I'm moving from my hip. Well done. So now I'm going to take those arms. Sorry, feet come back down on the mat first. Okay. Now I'm going to take those arms up. Shoulders are coming down. And at that point, my hips are starting to lift. I'm going to walk my feet a little bit closer. Come up into your bridge. How are we doing? Come with me again. So we raise the arms up. We're going to start to bring our rib cage down. My spine's coming down onto the mat and I'm curling up. Lifting one foot, lift the other, double knee fold. From the hip, we tap 1 and 2. Well done. And again, and 3 and 4. Take your time, bring those feet down, start to raise the arms up, shoulders come down, head, but their hips are lifting and we're going to roll up into our bridge. Feels so good, doesn't it? Okay, so we melt the spine down, but only once the head and the shoulders start to lift and reach. Okay, let's go the other leg for a change. We're going left and right. Lead with that left, tap. Well done. So as I'm lowering the legs, the ribs stay heavy on the mat. Well done. I move through that hip joint. Well done. Return the left foot and the right foot. Keep those heels close to your bottom. Start to raise the arms up. Shoulders, head, hips lift and bridge. One more time. Let's go for it. Okay. So ribs are starting to come down on the mat. Head is lifting, shoulders and reach. Well done. Let's go right leg. Right, left. We tap, open. Well done. Ribs are heavy. Breathe in, breathe out. One more on each side. Great. Well done. Right foot comes down, left foot comes down. And then we raise those arms up. And you're going to bring your shoulders down. Well done. Now, you're going to turn your palms to face in towards each other. Collarbone goes wide. Feet, hip distance apart. We're going to curl up. Breathe in and curling up, lifting your shoulders and head. Reach down the mat with those arms. Now, you're going to take your left hand, bend the elbow, support your head. Now, think about bending your spine to the side and then bring your spine back to center. So we're not doing this fast. I want you to think about where the movement's coming from. It's not the shoulder dropping. I'm letting my spine bend round to one side and reach and return. And I'm supporting my head as I do this. And one more time. We're going to reach, return, and reach forward with that opposite arm. So shoulders are still lifted. Right hand comes behind your head now. So then we're going to bend the spine to the opposite side and center. So you want to keep your feet planted down on the mat. So breathe out. Breathe in. 2 more. Breathe out. And return. And last one. And center. Replace that hand so you're reaching forward and curl all the way down. Well done. Okay, we haven't finished. We're going to roll onto our sides together and you're going to come up to a 4-point kneeling position. Okay, so hands directly underneath your shoulders. And then we're going to have our knees directly underneath our hips. So this is still focusing very much on our core. We're going to create that stability using our core. Okay, so we're going to slide our right foot down the mat. And as I do this, I'm trying not to let that left hip drop. Keep those hips nice and square. So as you raise that leg up, I'm dialing up that connection with my core here to create that stable torso, that powerhouse. Now, we're going to raise the left arm up. So opposite arm, opposite leg. If this feels too much, bring the back foot down and tuck the toes under. Otherwise, we're here. Now you're going to sweep that arm round, draw a great big semicircle rainbow, and then we reach forward. We lower the leg and we lift. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. How are you doing? So my torso is stable. My core is engaged. I'm drawing my navel up towards my spine. You're going to do this 2 more times. Well done. And 1 more time. Well done. Bring that foot down, bring that hand down, and bring that knee in. And just give your tail a wag from side to side. Well done. So I'm going to face the other direction. You're fine to stay where you are on your mat. Okay. So hands underneath shoulders, core engaged, long, neutral spine. So we're now sliding the left leg down the mat. Remember, you can keep here. So the toe stays tucked under and you can just focus on the movement in the shoulder joint. So this is option 1 where we're here and we're reaching, rotating and return. Option 2, we're here, the legs raised. We're going round, we're coming back. Breathing in, breathing out. Well done. So energy. So we're trying not to kind of have a floppy arm here. So reaching and extending. So that will increase the challenge, the need for stability here. And 1 more. Now we're going to lower that leg, lift, reach. And you've got 3 more. Well done. Just watch the position of your head, that you're not allowing your head to drop. You're not throwing your head back. Well done. Hand comes down. Bringing that knee down, bringing your bottom towards your heels and enjoy that nice stretch. Well done. So we are almost done. We're going to finish with a plank. I love planks. Okay. So if you struggle to be on your toes in a plank position, you can still join us. We're going to build strength in our wrists, in our upper body, and you can be on your knees. So the first thing we're all going to do is bring those hips forward, hands under shoulders. Now, what we don't want to do is bring the hips to here. So think about bringing the hips to a neutral position. Squeeze your glutes, engage your core. Okay, I can feel my core is switched on. Now, if you're on your knees, you're going to take those knees wider now on the mat. And what we're going to aim to do is raise one arm up and lower and lift and lower. So can you see my hips? So my hips, I'm trying to isolate the movement to the shoulders. I'm using my core to stabilize so that the hips aren't twisting as I lift the hand up. So the other option is to come onto your toes. So feet nice and wide. Find that connection still, navel to spine. You're gently engaging your glutes, so squeezing your bottom. Breathe out, lift one hand and lower. And switch. Now, if you feel that as you take the hand away from the mat, your hips start to really shift, then bring your knees back down onto the mat. Just be mindful when you're bringing the hand down that you're placing it back down underneath your shoulder. So you're just going to do a few more. You're going to rest when you need to. And 1 more. Bring the hand down, bring the knees down. And then you're going to take yourself all the way back into a rest position. So you're going to reach with the arms to the top of the mat, bringing your bottom down towards your heels and just breathe here. So if you can, rest your head on the mat. Slide your hands down the mat. Take your palms up to face the ceiling. And then just allow your shoulders to sink down towards the mat. And breathe here, because your hard work is all done. Brilliant. Now, if you can, stay there on the mat and just give yourself a few more minutes to focus on you, to be in the moment before you have to get on with the rest of your day or whatever the rest of the day, the evening holds for you. So thank you as always for joining me. If you want more, there are so many workouts on my channel for you to choose from. Enjoy, and if you haven't already, subscribe, click that button for me. Thank you, and I will see you soon.